Hello everyone. Ashes third test. Australia set England a record 435 runs to keep the series alive. Day 4. Lunch. A marathon century by Travis Head and his partnership with Alex Carey helped Australia set up a massive 435 runs total for England to keep the Ashes alive. And the visitors ended the first session on day 4 with a wicket lost at Adelaide Oval on Saturday. At the end of the first session, England was 5 over 1, with Zak Crawley, 1 asterisk, and Ollie Pope, 0, unbeaten. They need to chase down their highest ever total in Test history to win the third Test and keep the Ashes alive. Australia started the day 3 at 271 quarters, with Head, 142, and Carey, 52, unbeaten in their team in the driver's seat with a 356-run lead. Carey and Head started off by getting boundaries against Brydon Carse. Head's marathon knock was ended by Josh Tongue, who got him to hand a catch to Zak Crawley at deep square leg. The hometown hero departed for a 219-ball 170. With 16 fours and a 6, Australia was 311 fifths in 74 overs. The 400-run lead was soon up. Skipper Ben Stokes removed Carey for a 128-ball 72. With 6 fours, a short ball from him got him caught by Harry Brook at slips. Australia was 329 sixths in 78.2 overs. Tongue had Josh Inglis, 10, caught behind by Jamie Smith, while in the 84th over, Brydon had skipper Pat Cummins, 7, and Nathan Lyon, 0, caught and trapped LBW respectively, reducing Australia to 344 ninths in 83.5 overs. Finally, a fine diving catch by Jofra Archer to remove Scott Boland, 1, ended the Aussies' innings at 349 runs, with a lead of 434 runs, and England set 435 to win. Tongue, 4/70ths, and Carse, 3/80ths, were the top bowlers for England, while Stokes, Will Jacks and Archer got a piece each. England needed to chase their highest Test target ever to keep the Ashes alive. However, England could not have got to a much worse start than just after a 4 on the first ball by Ben Duckett, who was caught by Marnus Labuschagne at slips. England was 4 over 1 in 0.2 overs. At the end of day 3, England was 271 quarters, with Head, 142, and Carey, 52, unbeaten. They lead by 356 runs. Australia started the final session at 119 halves, with Head, 68, and Khawaja, 27, unbeaten and a lead of 204 runs, while England removed Usman Khawaja, 40 in 51 balls, with 4 boundaries, and Cameron Green quickly to reduce Australia to 149 quarters by Jackson Tongue. Head raced to his 4th successive century at Adelaide Oval in 146 balls. With 8 fours and 2 sixes, and Carey also reached his half-century in 84 balls. With 4 boundaries, ending the session safely for Aussies. At the end of the second session, Australia was 119 halves, with Head, 68, and Khawaja, 27, unbeaten. Australia started the second session at 17 over 1, with Head, 5, and Marnus Labuschagne, 4, unbeaten, having lost Jake Weatherall to Carse for just 1, trapping him LBW. England started their day 3 at 213 eighths. With skipper Stokes, 45, and Archer, 30, unbeaten. Stokes started with a beautiful extra cover drive in the first over and eventually reached a valiant 50 in 159 balls. With 4 boundaries. After Stokes reached his milestone, he and Archer took a slightly attacking route with a couple of hits against Nathan Lyon, with Archer displaying the grit missing from the top order. With a single from Stokes, England reached the 250-run mark in 77.2 overs. In the 82nd over, Stokes continued proving his worth as the ultimate miracle man, with 2 boundaries in a row against Aussie skipper Pat Cummins, bringing the century stand in 164 balls. Archer's grind paid dividends as he reached his maiden Test 50 in 97 balls. With 5 fours and a 6, the partnership ended at 103 runs, with Mitchell Starc making a mess of Stokes's off-stump with a wobble-seamed delivery. The skipper was gone for 83 in 198 balls. With 8 fours, England was 9 down for 274 runs in 84.1 overs. With the lead finally under 100, Archer and Josh Tongue carried on for a while until Scott Boland cleaned up Archer for a 105-ball 51. England was all out for 286, trailing by 85 runs. Boland, 345ths, and skipper Cummins, 369ths, were the top bowlers for the Aussies. Australia won the toss and opted to bat first after being reduced to 94 quarters courtesy some incredible bowling from Archer, 553rds, a 91-run stand between Usman Khawaja, 82 in 126 balls, with 10 fours, and Alex Carey brought the Aussies back in the game. Carey went on to get his first Ashes ton, scoring 106 in 143 balls. With 8 fours and a 6, Mitchell Starc, 54 in 75 balls, with 8 fours, also continued a dream run with the bat as the Aussies piled on 371 runs. Brief scores: Australia, 371 and 349. Travis Head 170. Alex Carey 72. Josh Tongue 4/80ths. vs England, 286 and 5 over 1. Ben Duckett 4. Pat Cummins 1/5. ANI. Thanks for watching JMBDD News.